Hello, friends. Welcome to this evening's guided meditation with Ananda Sacramento. My name is Suryadas, and it is my joy to spend a little time in meditation with you this evening. This evening, I invite you to tune into infinity, to tune into space. This weekend, I was talking to my wife Chandi, and I was saying I was having a nice weekend. I got to spend time outside. It was very nice weather, but I had a little bit of a feeling of heaviness. And so this morning, at our morning meditation in our chapel here in the Ananda community in Rancho Cordova, I meditated on infinity, on space, on expansion, and I found that sense of heaviness replaced with a sense of lightness, with a sense of being something that is everywhere all at once. And so I invite you to embrace this consciousness of infinity. The soul is ever free, ever untouched by the body, by the experiences we have in this world. There's always an aspect of the soul that is looking and seeing what we're doing, but is untouched, unaffected by it. And so, in fact, Swami Kriyananda sometimes recommended that people try to tune into that aspect that's beyond creation, that's kind of viewing this scene of our lives in the way that we might watch a movie. When we watch a movie and different things are happening, we may feel a little stressed for the protagonist or for the star of the movie or whoever, but we don't personally get caught up in it. We can say, this is a good story, I enjoyed this, there were a lot of lessons that came through this story. And we want to look at our own lives in this way, to see our own lives as an opportunity for spiritual growth through various experiences. Being able to experience what's happening without being caught up in it, realizing that we are beyond this little experience. Sometimes we have a sense that we don't have the wherewithal to deal with our challenges, or maybe the energy to deal with our challenges. But in fact, as I said, on the soul level, we're infinite, and we have at our fingertips infinite and abundant energy, light and joy. So let's tune into that great space through this meditation. I'd like to begin by reading a meditation from Yogananda, but this is recorded in Nayaswami Bharat's book, Om, the Melody of Love, but the words are from Yogananda. So let's close our eyes and listen to these words, and then we'll chant and meditate. The all-spreading Om meditation. Close your eyes, relax your body and mind. Concentrate on the ball of darkness that surrounds you. Feel this ball. Then imagine or feel it filled with the vibrations of Om. Imagine the ball of darkness and vibration becoming as big as the earth. Then expand the ball of vibration to the distant stars, galaxies, and all space. Feel and hear Om emanating from every atom in creation. Fill this infinite ball of vibration with the consciousness of bliss, unceasing watchfulness, with attention equally centered everywhere. The consciousness of immortality, knowledge, peace, and all-pervading energy and life energy. Remain identified with this highest awareness as long as you can, as often as you can. Then God will be real to you, and you will find His consciousness, His conscious guidance in everything. So let's sit up straight now to meditate. If you can do so, have your back away from the back of the chair so that the spine can be straight. If you're sitting in a chair, place your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands on your lap, tucked into the waist, facing upward in a receptive mode. Gaze into the spiritual eye, the point between the eyebrows. Yogananda called this the center of the Christ consciousness. When we focus our gaze at this point, it becomes a magnet, drawing energy up the spine towards that center, uplifting our consciousness, expanding our awareness. Now let's take a few deep, very conscious breaths, breathing fully into the belly and exhaling completely. Breathing through the nose. Now take a double inhalation through the nostrils. Tense the body and hold the breath. Throw the breath out through the mouth and relax completely. Once again, double inhalation. Tense and hold and relax. One final time. We'll continue relaxing the body, but today, rather than focusing on relaxation of the individual muscle groups, we're going to focus on space. Infinity exists in every atom, in every amount of matter, small or great. There is the infinite presence. Beyond time and space, eternal, infinite. Tune into that infinity, that infinite space in your left foot. And now in your right foot. Allow yourself to be aware of infinity in the left calf. And now in the right calf. That infinite presence is the Om vibration. Feel that presence in the left thigh. And now in the right thigh. Feel that infinite space in the left buttock. And in the right, in the abdomen, below the navel, and in the stomach above the navel. Tune into that space in the left hand, and now in the right hand. Infinite space in the left forearm, and now in the right, in the left upper arm, and now in the right, in the left side of the chest, and now the right, in the back, the neck and throat, infinite space in the chin, the mouth, the nose and the eyes, and in the forehead. As you gaze into the spiritual eye, feel that you are gazing into infinity itself. And know that you too are a part of that infinite presence that is in all creation, in every atom, in all time and space. Allow all limitations to fall away as you meditate on infinity. Continuing in that infinite presence, let's breathe in through the nostrils for a count of 8. Hold for a count of 8, and then exhale for a count of 8 through the nostrils as well. Let's begin. I'll keep count. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Now let go of controlling the breath, gazing into the spiritual eye, allowing the breath to have its own rhythm, its own depth, but focusing your attention on that rhythm and that depth. Feel the air as it enters the nostrils and as it exits. Watching the breath with keen interest, with deep focus, with relaxed focus. Now with each inhalation, inwardly chant Hong, and with each exhalation, Sa. Hong, Sa. I am Spirit. See if you can lift your awareness of the breath to the top of the nose, to the base of the nose, right at the spiritual eye. And in that way, you can feel that you are breathing at the spiritual eye. Your gaze is on the spiritual eye, your focus is on the spiritual eye as you tune into the breath. Allowing the breath to draw you more and more inward. We'll continue our practice of the Hang Sa technique, watching the breath, for about 5 or 6 minutes on our own. Now let's let go of watching the breath, allowing ourselves to sit in the stillness, gazing into the spiritual eye, into vast and open space, into the infinite presence, offering ourselves into that infinite light, that infinite peace, infinite joy. Let's meditate in the stillness for 2 or 3 minutes. Now let's end our meditation by sending out into the world that sense of joy and peace and light that comes from our meditation, from meditating on that infinite presence that is ever flowing through our lives. Allow it now to flow through our hands as we chant Om, blessing and uplifting all souls, all those in need of healing energy, all those who are suffering in the world, and also blessing and uplifting the leaders of the world, helping to guide them into higher consciousness, into right choices, into higher choices, into living in harmony with all life, with all people. Let's rub our hands together and we'll chant Om 3 times, sending that light out into the world. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a blessed evening and a blessed week. If you just happened on this YouTube video, we do these meditations every Monday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. And you can go to our website, anandasacramento.org, to learn about the meditation classes, yoga classes, and lots of other great things that we have. Joy